Welcome to the EVS window technology video, showing the process of installing clip-on panels to timber-framed windows. Conrad from the Exceed team is going to show us the steps involved. The EVS clip-on panels have a durable PVC frame that supports a double-glazed panel. The panel is custom manufactured to the size of the window and sent to the installer wrapped up in protective paper, ready to install. The first job Conrad has to do is to install the bottom bracket that will carry the weight of the panel. These brackets are made from durable aluminum and are secured using button head screws. The windows will need to be cleaned and polished to ensure there are no fingerprints or dust. The next step is to remove the paper and secure a suction cup onto the face of the panel. It is advisable that you avoid using your hands on the back of the panel as it's easy to leave unwanted marks. The panel has a number of pre-cut slots around the back side of the frame. These will engage the clips that will hold it in place. The clips have a tape adhesive that need their backing papers removed. The panel can be lifted into place and pressed onto the timber frame. This engages the clips onto the frame and positions them perfectly in place. Relocate the panel back down, then flick out the release clips from the back slots. It is easy to forget this step and discover that your panel won't clip in place later. The next step is to mark your clips positions with a pencil before you fix them with short button head screws. They may move slightly, so you can reposition them back to the marked lines. The next step is to give the window and panel a quick check for dust and unwanted marks so it's as clean as possible. The EVS panel has been cleaned in the factory, so will only need a light dusting. You can use a paper towel or maybe a light spray with a window cleaning agent. Next step is to reposition the panel back over the secured clips and press the panel onto the clips. The clips have a couple of teeth that grip onto the back of the panel and you will feel them engage with a firm push. They may click twice to get them into their final position. Give the panel a tug with the suction cup to make sure it is firmly secured before releasing the suction cups. The final step that we don't cover in this video is to seal around the edges of the panel using an acrylic sealant. The acrylic sealant is more compatible than polyurethane sealants, and is a lot easier to clean up afterwards. If you haven't done much caulking, then it would be good to practice as it's harder to fix up later. You can use a light water spray over the sealant to smooth it and achieve a professional finish. It's important to get a good bead of seal to ensure there are no gaps for water, dust or insects to get into. Also, you need to ensure that you don't seal over the vent holes that are positioned along the bottom and top corners of each panel. Once the sealant is dry, you can apply a finished coat of paint to match it to the original paint color. Conrad is now installing a second window which is slightly different from the first panel. It's designed to fit over a split rail window with a small flap for sealing along the top, but otherwise follows the same steps as before. That's all there is to it. Simple steps to get a great upgrade to timber-framed windows. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. If you want further information, please go to our website, evsglazing.nz, or contact Exceed Windows and Doors.